Hello everyone. In this session, we'll talk mainly about, we'll discuss the program to sort an array of integers, okay, using bubble sort. Okay, so like we will assume that we will be reading n number of elements from user. Then we will read those elements and then we will print the sorted array. Okay, so let us try this. X. So section dot data, say msg1 db. msg2 db enter array g3 sorted array is fine, and then we'll require format db percent d 0. Fine. Section dot bss. Now we have to add the elements. Okay, so we'll require a variable to be declared as number ready 1 and then array ready say 50. Correct. So section dot text global main external printf scanf and then puts. Fine. Now what we'll require? We'll require first to read the integer. Okay. So number of elements. So push number, push format, call scanf, add esp comma 8. Prior to that, we have to print the number. So push msg1 enter number of elements. Correct. So call puts add esp comma 4. So we got this message. Correct. One can check it side by side. Some dash falm32 bubblesort dot asm gcc dash m32 bubblesort dot o and then execute. So you can say 4. Right. So we are done with this. At least we are reading the number. Now, what we have to do is we have to read the array till the number of elements. Correct. The number of elements n is given by you. Right. So let us take that number element in count as a counter. So move ECS comma divide of n. Then move ESI comma array. Correct. Because we have to read that element into array. Fine. So now we will here we'll use read loop. Okay. Push ECX because we know whenever we read or whenever we call a function like printf, scanf, puts, so EAX, ECX, and EDX changes. That's why we are keeping ECX as a stored value. Then we have to read first number into that address, first address, then push. So we have taken format, call ESP comma 8. So then pop ECX, right? Then add ESI comma 4 and then loop read. So we are done with this. So this would read the elements. Let us check it here. So nasm, okay, I have to write number, correct? So we wrote n, here it should be number and a double r array. I hope this is solved now. Also, correct. Then execute. So report. So we are okay with this. So we have to add that message there, like print enter array element. So it is an MHG2, correct? So we'll write it here. Push MHG to call s, add ESP comma. Let us save and let us go back. nasm GCC support enter elements. So we got the array now. So at least till this time, there is no error. Now we have an array with us. Now we have to sort it. So let us write sorting. So this code would be, as we stated, this code would be for bubble sort. So let us write move ECS comma keyword of. Again, we'll take counter. Correct. Then we'll write decrement ECX because this would be for outer loop. So let me add here outer. Correct. Then we'll use label outer loop. Now we'll work with ECX, push ECX. Okay, in the outer loop. Then we'll write move ECX comma keyword of the internal loop. So you can use here other register too. Suppose if I use EPA because we want what you can call it as loop command to be used. That's the reason why we are avoiding it. Otherwise, we can decrement and then we can work out. Correct? So I want to use loop instruction. That's why I'm using ECX only. So outer loop ECX is preserved. Now here inner loop ECX would be correct. So here what we did was the outer loop counter is saved. Outer loop counter is saved. Now we got the number. Now decrement ECX. This is for inner loop. Fine. Then move ESI comma array. Then we have to write inner loop. This inner loop will have move take first number into EX. Okay. Take second number into EVX. Compare EX comma EVX. Okay. Jump a place or equal. No swap. Correct. And if it is not less, if it is greater, then move ESI comma EVX move ESI plus 4 comma EX. This would be done. Now no swap. If swapping is not to be done, that means EX is higher. So just we have to increase ESI. Add ESI comma 4 and then simply write loop. Inner loop. So inner loop, correct? Now, once inner loop is done, so it will come out, correct? It will come out. Then we have to again apply loop for outer loop. Right. So this way we have now inner loop and outer loop because we will require swapping in case one number is bigger. So this is a ascending order sorting. That's why we are having this case. Otherwise, we could have written JGE if it is descending order. Right now we have to print. So this is print loop. Print again same way. We have to write what printed array. Like we will be printing this. So let us first write push MHG3. I think we have taken MHG3 for sorted array. Yes, sorted array is push MHG3 call puts add ESP comma 4. So this printed the sorted array is. Now let us take the counter divide of number. Correct. Then address move ESI comma array. Now it is to be printed. So push again ECX push divide of ESI first element, then push format. I think we took format as a variable. Yeah, format, correct. And then call printf. Now, as we are printing this, so I will write format one for simplicity to add a space there between every number so that we can differentiate this. So I will write a space here. Correct. Let us go back. Then we got call printf, add ESP comma 8, pop ECX loop. Okay, this one. Right. So this way it would be printed. And then lastly, once it is done, move because we want to write return 0. That's why move x comma 0. Done. Let us check. Some okay, line number 47. Let us check it. Line number 47. We'll correct that error. So let us go to line 47. This is no swap. This C. Spelling mistake probably. So I took the capital. Yes. Then C. Then execute. So number of elements are say 5, 98, 54, 23, 78, 67. So okay. So I think I haven't add ESI comma 4 there. That's why it is only sorting the thing. Let us check where exactly the issue is. Like while we pop ECX we wrote below. So this requires what? Add ESI comma 4 because array is not increased. Correct? Array address is not increased. It is printing only first number. It was the only reason. So let us assemble. Let us link. Let us execute. So number of elements are 5, 89, 78, 93, 107, 45. Now let us check 45, 78, 89, 93, 107. So we got it. Correct. We can try this with the same numbers 45, 55, 32, and sorry, from I should write 5, 54, 67, 45, 32, 54. You can see even if number is repeated, then it will be there. Like, well, let us go back. Let us check this. What initially we did, we printed the message. We are reading the array here. Correct. Once our array is written, then we are sorting it. For sorting purposes, sorted array message is displayed. Then we are reading elements. Correct. This for n. Then this is for enter array. Then array is inputted. So once array is read, this array read. Correct. Then we go for sorting. So we are decrementing ECX, the counter by 1 for outer loop, and same thing would be done for inner loop. And then swap depending upon less or equal. So if I want this to be say JGE, so this would be descending now. Six, 32, 65, 98, 56, 3, 7. So you will see now this is descending order. So this is how we implemented bubble sort. Check this out once. Okay, so as I stated, enter number of elements, then we are reading the number, then we are reading, we are printing message, enter array, then we are reading the array. Correct. So once array is done, we are sorting it with outer loop and inner loop. Correct. And then if required, swapping would be there. Otherwise, swap. This loop is for meant for swapping purposes. Correct. So we can add here swapping. Correct. So JGE or JLE for ascending and JGE for descending. Right? Correct. And then we are just after this is done, we are printing that sorted array. This is for printing sorted array. And this is how we can sort the array using bubble sort. Correct?